Alright, for my speech I've decided to do mine on proper dog training. Most people neglect to ever train their dog, or just give up as soon as it gets too hard for them. My dog doesn't listen. He just chews up everything. He even goes to the bathroom inside. I mean, just to name a few of the common frustrations. Dogs, as hard as it might be to believe, are not born bad. It all depends on the love and care the dogs are given by their owner. Which brings me to my 3 main points. Building a good dog relationship, owner-dog relationship, building that stronger, house training your dog, and basic training of your dog. Building a good owner-dog relationship is crucial to a dog's want to bond with you. Developing a caring and loving relationship paves your pet's way for trusting and successful companionship. House training your pet is the most, if you are going to keep your pet inside, it's crucial if you're going to keep your pet inside. Dogs don't like to use the bathroom where they stay, and if they start to make the habit of going inside, it's not usually the dog's fault. And lastly, basic training. Dogs love bonding with their owner, and training your dog is one of the best ways of strengthening your bond. Alright, one more depth in building your dog's relationship. What I found out is dogs, like people, need rules set for them. They must be taught what they're doing is right and wrong. And if they've never been taught, you can't expect the dog to just know what is right and what is wrong. Establish yourself as the pack leader. Dogs are pack animals. They like having a set person in charge to keep them under control. In order to become pack leader, you must gain your dog's full trust and love. In order to gain your dog's love and trust, you must, of course, bond with them. Spend quality time with your pet and get to know them. This could be doing anything such as like giving your dog a bath, grooming your dog, or just taking it with you places. And house training. Dogs are easiest to house train when they're between the age of 8 and 12 weeks old. A good thing to do house training your pet is keeping him on a time schedule and going outside. This way he can learn, this way he knows there's a set time that he's going to be going out, and then he can get accustomed to that time and be able to hold it and know he needs to hold it as you're expected to go when you go outside. When you first get your dog, it's best to take him out every 2 to 3 hours, just so he can learn. That's where he needs to go and use it. As your dog gets older, you don't have to take him out so much. I mean, time will slowly get it. You don't have to go out so often to learn to hold it longer. It'd take probably about 2 weeks to establish a good habit for your dog. Designate a specific area in your yard for your dog to potty train, and so he knows that's where he can always go. Good things come in time, so dogs learn from repetition. So be willing to put time in training your pet. Another thing is, if you have an older dog, they're harder to train, so be willing to take a little more time with an older dog. Basic training of your dog. Dogs are different. Dogs are like I said, the slide said, like, as different as people. They have different personalities. So, I mean, in order to successfully train your dog, you have to figure out what personality is best. I mean, fits them to, I mean, yeah, you adjust your training about what personality your dog has. If your dog's shy, don't be so rough on it at first. I mean, take a little more time. Just don't be too rough. I mean, if it's hard-headed, you have to be a little more stern with it. Just know what you're working with. Dogs don't understand English at all. So, I mean, they're never going to as much as you think they will. They go off your body language and your tone. When you're training your pet, don't go for long periods of time. It's best to keep their training sessions between 15 minutes. So, I mean, they don't have long attention span. So it works good both ways. You don't have to spend a big amount of time with your dog. Just enough so you can learn repetitively what you're trying to teach. And don't be too quick to scold your pet. I mean, be patient and work with them. Try to find other techniques using a stern voice instead of scolding. Those are 3 ways of making a doggy better something.
6:47.